What is up, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys the first episode of Series 9 coming onto this channel. Series 8, I'm going to go ahead and admit it. I was burned out. And that's probably the reason why you see the lack of uploads and everything. For me, there was just not too much of a creativity. A lot of teams were roughly the same. And there's a lot of just one mon being overpowered, you know, and so I was not enjoying myself. But I'm here today, starting off with Series 9, and I'm hoping that things change, because my favorite series to upload on this channel so far was Series 7, and Series 9 is practically the same thing. It's literally the same series, so I'm able to come back with my mode trace. I enjoyed using mode trace in last series, in Series 7. I got Raichu on this team as well. This is a little bit of a different rain team than what you guys were seeing. I've just kind of upgraded it a little bit. I figured I'd just start back with a decently strong team. We could do my rain team. The question though of the day, if you guys are interested, Beartic or Darmanitan? Now, I'm going to try and do my best to show you guys the reason why I think Beartic is a little bit better than Darmanitan. Especially since we do have the Swiss Swim ability with Beartic. Politoed kind of makes things fun, you know, with the Drizzle. Gives us that speed boost. This team also loves the Raichu support because of the Lightning Wild. We got 3 mons that are weak to electric, so to me I feel like Raichu is a must for the team. But yeah, if you guys are very interested in using this team, I got the rental code right here. Let me know in the comments how you like the new editing style. I just now purchased a new editing program, so we'll just have to see how everything goes with that. Hopefully everything works out fine. Let me know though in the comments if there's like little tweaks and stuff I could change, and I can go ahead and maybe make it more pleasurable for you guys, the viewer. But we're going to try and jump into ranked battles. I did do some casual battles. Man, my rating sucks. But I did some casual battles last night, so hopefully everything should work out. The reason that you see that I'm in Pokeball tier was because I was so burned out that I didn't even try and get to Master Ball my last series. I did a few challenge videos that ended up pretty much failing anyway, so yeah, my rating kind of went back down to Pokeball tier, but that's okay. We'll jump right back and get some good battles. But hey, I mean, we get some low level content, you know, be fun. Hopefully I don't lose. Hopefully I'm able just to come right back and do some fun, have some fun times, you know. Okay, so our opponent's got Grimmsnarl, Colossal, Dragapult, Moltres, Spectrier, and Regilucky. Raichu can definitely fake out. He's gonna lead Colossal and maybe Spectrier is what I'm expecting. Okay, so if that's the case, I definitely want Politoed. What can handle that Spectrier? Let's go right. No, let's go Beartic. Yeah, I have no problem going with Beartic. Rillaboom looks fantastic in the back. Just need that little bit of a Dragapult answer, which Beartic is. Beartic counters a lot of things on this guy's team, so we definitely need to keep Beartic alive. Let's go Raichu just because that's in my head as a good mon in this game. I think mostly due to that Regilucky. Hopefully everything will work out for us. Hopefully I don't lose to a Pokeball tier player. You know what I'm saying? but we'll find out. Either way, he's got a very, very interesting team. So Regilucky and Grimmsnarl. Okay. Politoed and Beartic. Okay. So we're good. The lead's a little different than what I wanted, but I still feel like if we play aggressive, I think we're fine. I'm fine going for Choice Specs, Muddy Water, switch into Raichu, and we'll get our Lightning Rod boost. We should be fine. If he goes for the electric attack, we should be fine. And most of the time, that's all Regilucky runs, is an electric move. I've seen early on when people ran Regilucky, it was Hyper Beam, but that has that has since not been the case. You could see some screens. I mean, honestly, I could imagine Reflect and Light Screen coming out right now would be very interesting. Thunder Cage, that's what I was expecting, something like that. So, okay, so Raichu gets that nice little special attack boost. Polito comes in with that Choice Specs, and we one-shot your Regilucky. That's Choice Specs Muddy Water. That thing hits like a truck, by the way. And now we're able to fake out the Grimmsnarl. I do believe he set Reflect, and that's perfect. We can fake out Grimmsnarl. Let me double check though. What do you got? Reflect? Yeah. We can Muddy Water. But I'm thinking now that Spectrier is probably going Dynamax, right? So, us being at +1, I wonder, and this is all hoping that the Grimmsnarl does not have Trick with like a lagging tail or eject button or something, but I think I still need to try and make this play to put as much damage on that Spectrier as possible. Maybe a little bit risky, but I definitely don't want to be taking a Max Phantasm from this thing. For sure, this thing could definitely hit really hard. And Raichu being at +1, you know, I mean, you know Raichu's going to be hitting kind of hard. Raichu does have the Focus Sash, so if he does get attacked, we're more than likely going to be, well, I know we'll definitely be living at least one attack, and then we should be able to get our attack off from there, unless we're getting an eject button or something. Well, there's a trick. Looks like he's tricking Politoed though. I could be wrong. Politoed. Yeah, you tricked Politoed. That's okay. And then you Max Darkness into Raichu. Okay, very, very interesting. You didn't get, that was a crit too. You didn't get much though out of that. Like, yeah, we lose our Choice Specs, so our damage with our Politoed is significantly less. That didn't do nothing to him either though. Dang, okay. But I still honestly think we could possibly knock out this Grimmsnarl as long as we hit it. He dodges both of those though. That's pretty rough. At this point, just Scald the Grimmsnarl, and no, we need Max Guard Raichu at least this turn. See if we can get that Grimmsnarl off the board. So you're gonna trick again. Okay, very interesting. Max Darkness also into Raichu. So he was definitely trying to take out Raichu there. But we were able to take out the Grimmsnarl. So to me that Max Guard was definitely a great play. Who you got? You might bring out Regilucky again, but okay, you bring out Moltres. Very, very interesting. Raichu, I know, will not be able to eat a Max Darkness. That's for sure. And we might need to keep Raichu around. That's another thing. So, Beartic is good though. And with what he has, I think Rillaboom is probably the most sackable that we got. So we're going to go ahead and switch Raichu out. Because to me, I feel like Raichu still has value thanks to him having that Regilucky. Plus, if we can get rid of the Spectrier, let's say Rillaboom lives this attack from Moltres and Spectrier, we're probably in a good spot. Max Darkness will come out into Politoed. Okay. I could probably kept Raichu in, and that would have been... Okay. Didn't know that, though. Figured he would have went into Raichu for sure. But, okay. Rillaboom's alive. That's all that matters. Politoed goes down. That's fine, because Politoed being really slow thanks to that full incense, and he's just not hitting as hard. But to me, I think Politoed still did his job. Thanks for knocking out the that Grimmsnarl. Was very important. But yeah, right here we're gonna go into Beartic. All right, so Spectrier's going down. He's, and then we can go Icicle Crash into Moltres. We're gonna Glassy Glide into the Spectrier. We're gonna. Hopefully this will come out as a double KO. And I've just now looked at my opponent's Pokeballs on the top. He only has 2 left on the screen is the 2 Pokemon. So Regilucky would not be in the bag. So we already knocked him out. But either way, I still feel like we saved Raichu because that's a free fake out or something, you know, in the late game. Which granted, in the late game now, it's against Spectrier, so that fake out would literally be doing nothing. But either way, you see that Beartic was able to one-shot that Moltres. And that's all that mattered, right? That's all that mattered. In the rain, he's faster than the Spectrier, you know, I mean, yes, we're out of rain now, but we have a Glassy Glide damage that we're still being able to throw out at him as well. So we should be fine. Oh, by the way, that was under Reflect. Yeah, our opponent quit. Great job, Beartic. Actually, that was very, very impressive. It being under Reflect. I totally forgot about Reflect, but then that Icicle Crash still just one-shot of the Moltres. Moltres is known to be pretty bulky, so that's very, very interesting. That was an offensive one, though, because it having the Life Orb. But either way, we're moving up in the ranks. But yeah, we'll definitely see how far we can go. My goal is to keep each episode around the 20-minute marker, so this probably will be our last battle unless our opponent just DCs turn 1 or 2. But yeah, that's fine to me though, because I mean, to me, it's more easy, and this is what I tell everyone, it's like it's more easy for me to watch a 20-minute video versus a 45-minute long video. You know, it's just more accessible. You know, at work we get a 30-minute lunch. You know, if I want to sit down and watch a YouTube video, I hate clicking on like one of those 45-minute ones, and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna have to sneak to finish watching the last 15 minutes of it, you know. So it's a little, so to me, I kind of like the 20-minute marker. I will go over it time to time. Most of the time, if I'm in the middle of a battle, we'll go over it. Right now, we're searching for an opponent. This is taking up a lot of our time, and I mean, I could edit all this out and it'd save time and all that, but with me working on a new editing software that I'm not used to, I'm gonna kind of do the editing to a minimum until I learn more on it. But yeah, let me know. I'm trying to add like a little text stuff coming down at the bottom and stuff. You'll see like make sure you like the video and make sure you comment and subscribe and stuff like that throughout the video. Just kind of little reminders and stuff. We are still searching for an opponent. But yeah, let me know kind of what you guys think about all that, because I think a lot of times I can get 20, 30 views and maybe one comment, you know, and as a content creator, sometimes that's a little frustrating. Opponent has not been found. Okay. So let's search it one more time. Hopefully we'll be able to get us an opponent. But yeah, I mean, alright. That's the team that we're using. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Come on. Come on, opponents. They're just scared, though, you know. Right there. There's an opponent. Second opponent of today's episode. And he's got Thundurus, Urshifu, Scizor, Tapu Fini, Landorus, and Incineroar. See, I love this already. You see Scizor coming back, you know. Thundurus, Urshifu, Tapu Fini, Landorus, and Incineroar all were pretty popular in Series 8. But Scizor, I've seen in casual battle, this would be like the third one I've battled. You know, I mean, definitely something that's very, very interesting to see. A lot of times Scizor is like to counter rain. In this scenario, he won't be able to, because he might not even bring it because we had the Moltres. But okay, let's see what our opponent's got that we need to bring against. Thundurus definitely would be a nice to have Raichu. Let's go. Politoed. Running out of time. Beartick. Again, and then, like I said, I want Raichu in the back. And in this game, I feel like Stilla's kind of nice. I just don't feel like he can hit Stilla all that hard. So we'll try and get some Stilla action. And I don't feel like he's bringing that Scizor. If he brings that Scizor, I still feel like we can push through it, because we're getting a lot of... With Stilla, we're going to get a lot of setup. With, just all of our mons, like Rillaboom's nice, he'll push through, getting some nice strong damage out and stuff. So I'm not too worried if he did bring the Scizor. Alright, so Tapu Fini and Incineroar. Okay. This is probably a great lead for our opponent, in a way, because it kind of counters what we want to do with Beartick. I was kind of hoping for him to be leading on that Thundurus, and we would have been able to smack that thing off with an Ice Punch. But that's okay. There's hardly any reason for me to go for Muddy Water at this moment. Let's just go for the Scald into Incineroar. He's potentially going to be able to fake out. So I don't see too much of a big... If he fakes out, then we can still go for our liquidation and get some big damage out. If he's Dynamaxing Incineroar, then we're more than likely going to be taking him out before he does anything. We hope. This is Tapu Fini, though. Okay. Gotta look out for a physical Tapu Fini, because that started being running around. More than likely, though, I mean, we don't know any information on that Tapu Fini. Fake out into Politoed, that's fine. Our liquidation will do a lot to your Incin. Yeah, that's a lot. Are you Berry? No. Max guys are probably into Beartick. Beartick's not the bulkiest guy, so yeah, he'll go straight down on that. But I'm okay with that. Ooh, we didn't bring a Rillaboom though. Rillaboom might have been a better option. We can go into Raichu, but you gotta keep in mind that Raichu's not gonna do much damage to Tapu Fini while it's in the Dynamax form. We're just gonna have to try and wall at this point. At this point too, I don't see no reason to not go for that Scald. Actually, Is it smart to actually switch Politoed out? No, we don't need to do that. Let's actually go for Muddy Water, so that way we might be able to get some accuracy drops onto that Feeny. We're going to go for Max Rockfall into the Incineroar. Get our Beast Boost, which will give us a special attack. But, I mean, he's switching out, so... Ooh, we could still get a Beast Boost, unless he is Focus Sash. This may actually put the tide back into favor for us, because then his Thunder should go down right here. And, his Incineroar is super weakened. And it's not really threatening anything. Tapu Fini having no boost really doesn't threat offensively either. We're just gonna have to try and wall it out though. I'm afraid to fully hit it with super effective, just in case if it is a weakness policy. Alright, yeah, but Thundurus is going down. I don't care if he's eating on that berry or not, he's going down right now. Max Rockfall, we get a special attack boost, and we should be fine. Alright, and now we're getting a special defense boost as well, thanks to the sand, so that just kind of helps us wild out Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini needs to try and go for Max Geyser, in my opinion, into our Stilla. What we can do is, knowing that he's only got one more turn of Dynamax, we protect Stilla this turn. And then we go hard into Tapu Fini next turn when it's undynamaxed. Definitely an option. Definitely a very, very interesting option that we could do. Incineroar comes out, and that might, the play that we just said might be the play I want to do now. Because he's going to go Max Geyser into more than likely Stilla, because if he goes into Politoed, it's just not going to do nothing. We'll go Muddy Water again, though that's fine. We'll go Max Guard. And we should be fine. Max Starfall, did he read that? Oh. That's a good read. That is a very, very good read. But at least we protected ourselves from the Incin. Okay, we do knock out the Incin as well, so okay, that is fine. Everything was still fine though. We did kind of cover for that because we were able to still live from the Fini's Max Starfall. I was almost about to say though, I was 100% for sure that he was going to go for Max Geyser. Very, 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 very interesting play, because he doesn't get his rain back up, you know. And being this lower ranked players, you know, sometimes they focus hard on getting their weather back up as fast as they can. Yeah, very, very interesting. I mean, it was definitely considered the right play because of what I've done. But I don't know, like. Alright, so right here, definitely punish the. We definitely need to try and get that Fini off the board, in my opinion. We got one more turn of Dynamax. Let's not waste it. The Landorus actually goes for Protect. Does Fini go for Protect as well? Fini has Protect too. Okay, that's fine. We're still going for Max Steel Spike into this type of Fini. Being a +1 special attack, we're going to be doing pretty decent damage, in my opinion. This should do quite a bit. Okay, that's not as much as I thought. This is a really, really bulky Tapu Fini. Very interesting. Very, very interesting that he did decide to Dynamax it then. Okay, Politoed's getting very weakened. Who do I have in the back? I have Raichu in the back. I need to think about this, because more than likely Politoed might go down if there's a fly, right? If he goes for any move like a Rock Slide or something, we might need to try and keep Politoed alive to fight that Landorus 1v1. Let's go into Raichu. Raichu being Focus Sashed, we're able to go into Raichu. Probably be alive by the end of the turn, and then that's a free fake out on something. Flash cannon into Feeney for sure. His protect is on burn, is burn out or whatever, you know. So it's on cooldown. So we should be fine on hitting him there. We get Raichu. There's the rock slide. Stella dodges like a beast. Okay, fantastic. Raichu takes it like a champ. Here comes the Moon Blast. Also into Raichu. Do we live? Or no? Ooh, okay, Raichu does go down. Very, very interesting. But our Flash Cannon will come out. Is this enough to knock out the Feeney? No, not quite. Is it Barry? No. It's... oh yeah, it's leftovers. Okay. At this point, though, I do feel like the Feeney might go for Protect this turn. But either way, I feel like we're putting on a lot of pressure on him. We get the rain up, which actually may help our opponent out just a little bit more than it helps us, because I think the sand was actually kind of helpful. But let's go Scald. No, I just don't feel like Politoed is going to be living by the end of this. You know, one rock slide, he's going to KO us. So whatever Politoed does, it really doesn't matter. I need to get rid of this Landorus though this turn. If I have shots, I need to try and let Stilla get the KO on Landorus, right? No Protect on Feeney. Very interesting. Come on, Politoed. Ooh, crit on Stilla. As long as you don't flinch, I still feel decent. I don't know, do we live this? No, we don't. That was tough. That crit really got us in the end game. But overall, I still feel like we played our best. You know, we did dodge one of the rock slides, so that crit kind of just helped him out at the end anyway. But anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new. This is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.